Hi everyone, Rohit this side, co-founder of World 2 Finance and your co-host. As my workbook has reached to you, you might be thinking what is this workbook or how this industry properly works. As to make you understand that, I have made up proper segregated videos for each of the sections. But going there, first you have to understand why these different things are needed to be done. As an ultra Whenever an ultra HNIs or any investor wants to invest in a particular sector, they don't have that time to find a company, or they don't have that expertise which is properly required to find a company which are having a value, or in other words, which are having an intrinsic value. As we properly do in a DCF, we try to find an intrinsic value or a stock which are undervalued, buying the undervalued stocks and selling the overvalued stocks. Those are things, just that simple thing you have to do as an analyst or an valuation expert or an equity research analyst. As an equity research analyst finds the company, finds the stocks which are undervalued. So in every domain, every core finance domain, the work is similar, whether it is an valuation analyst, whether it is an FPA, whether it is an financial analyst, whether it is an financial controller. All have to do the similar thing only. So how this industry properly works, or what are the different sequences which you need to follow in this entire investing journey. First of all, we start with an industry report. In industry report, we understand whether the industry has a proper growth or not. We do a proper 5 to 6 page research in it. I will help you to understand that what we properly do in industry report. Though in the workbook you might have learned, so you have might be seen that how the industry report is to make, but just by seeing that it will not help you. I would help you with the how to properly utilize that industry report. But as industry report is end, then after knowing the potential of that industry, we go to a strip profiling. As in strip profiling, we understand, we segregate companies from that particular industries. We make a strip profile. After making a strip profiling, then we go to an company profiling. Few companies are rejected by in strip profiling. Then in company profiling, it is a one pager. Depending upon the company, a one pager is made. And after making a one pager or a company profiling, then we go to a deep dive company profiling. A deep dive company profiling is nothing but an doing detailed research about that company. After doing a deep dive in company profiling, then we goes to a benchmarking. Benchmarking is nothing but, there are two types of benchmarking. One is an operational benchmarking and one is financial benchmarking, which majorly done to know the, so basically it is another method to reject more companies or segregate in a more proper way. After benchmarking, then a proper valuation is done. Valuation, either it is a relative valuation, either it is a DCF valuation, is done. And after evaluation, we find a company whether it is an undervalued or it is an overvalued, find the intrinsic value of a company. And after that, we write an investment thesis, why we are basically investing in it. So it is, so you have understand what is the proper sequence. And after that, after we reach the investment thesis part, the entire process has been completed. And this is the task which an valuation analyst or an investment analyst or an financial analyst or an equity research analyst do, whether he it is doing for an particular investor, an ultra HNI, or some top tier banks, a boutique investment bank, or an operational work, is just like that. It is nothing more different. So World to Finance has come to you with this workbook, and this is something which would be invaluable. and and in the coming videos you are going to see how each sequences are useful, and how to properly, what are the different things that are present in that particular reports or on that particular sequence.